Yeah, before we go to some kind of general sharing, just to talk about this organization change. Yes, I want to remind you, right now all the departments are doing some kind of process change, process modification. Even in future, soon, the PO, PR, pilot purchase process could be changed. But one thing we need to make sure is the N-Sky business is running smoothly in our factory, no matter today what kinds of organization change, what kinds of process change. We have to ensure the deliver, no problem, production quality, no problem, all the administration process, no problem. I want all of you and focus and to make sure we keep the honor on our EMS2, we keep honor on our FuShan. Yep. And talk about we share, and that's also same as the last time. We go through what we have been discussed in the last 1 year. In April of last year, when you are accumulating the capability for yourself in future, and if we talk about this case, just now Yapan mentioned different business model. We can go through a different business model, so you are accumulating your capability. And in May, we learned you have to force yourself. You have to force yourself to learn a new thing. And if you don't force yourself, then you will be forced by the environment. Environment will force you to learn. And then in June, we talk about let's be multi-function. Now we have a multi-customer, so we are going to have a multi-function. We need to have a multi-mindset to serve the different people. And in August, we use a video to recall our experience. And the more video is better than the picture. Then in September, we learn let's be fast. Now, do everything should be fast. Change also needs to be fast, and don't delay. And in October, we learn self-enjoy your improvement, self-recognize your attitude. You work here, you're living with your family, you have to recognize your self-contribution. Don't deny and don't depress yourself. And in November, we talk about empty yourself to put more in. Then we need to be humble, and we need to continue learning. Don't think we are the worldwide #1. When you think you are worldwide #1, then you have no room to improve. So we need to empty ourselves. In December, we talk about a change, dynamical change, business model change. And also, you can see in the last 3 years, how many business model change, how many customer change, how many day in life change. We are doing a change, living in a dynamic change world. Because the change, in January, we learn new, improve new, creative new. We have a new idea to help us every day. And in February, we said, beautify your living and life. Because that's the most important thing. No matter you are in family or you are in a job here, you need to beautify your job, yourself. In March, we talk about dual head. Everybody is playing a different role in different team. So we need to very dynamic change our own mindset. And this month I want to share with you is no complaint, appreciate all. It's very common. Everybody here, no complaint. It's very common. You heard people say we need to appreciate. And I do believe you do appreciate. But here's I want you to remind you one thing. You should appreciate all. Not just appreciate something tastes good. Not just appreciate something good on you. You also need to appreciate something you don't feel comfortable, you feel bad now. Is what I want to remind you. So, key word in this month is this word. All. You need to appreciate all. And that's very key. And how we see to do that? And we will see, oh, I want to find a perfect team. Once you see a perfect team, I would just want to please do not join. Because after you join, the team is no longer perfect. So, here is, we are imperfect. We are in an imperfect world. So don't expect that you are going to see the perfect one. So when you see the perfect one, reminder. I just want to say, we have to recognize we are in the imperfect world. So we need to face, and we need to adopt it. And here's I want to remind you is complaint cannot repair, fix, or change anything. Maybe today you complain about your job. You go to drink with your friend and you complain, and you don't like or something. But you have to think, after drinking, tomorrow you still need to come here, right? So, nothing changed. So, complaint cannot repair, fix, or changing anything. So don't spend the time on the complaining. You have to think, oh, I don't like here. Is maybe you can write down a proposal, you can write an article, you can send to everybody. For some reason, I feel if you write a complaint later, it's better than just verbally complain. Your complaining later, or your suggestion, or your proposal is better. So here is a complaint only to consume your energy on it. So here's also the same thing. When you are in your family, maybe I will also complain my wife, not beautiful enough. But what can I do? One thing is to accept his current face. Another is spend more money for her to do the surgery or plastic surgery.
Write a letter.
So for compare with these two, I rather to accept his current face. I don't want to spend money for her to do the plastic surgery, right? So, complaint cannot help. Complaint cannot change. Okay? Right now, most of you have kids. Kids are in a primary school. They are learning. Their score maybe is not good. Rank in the whole factory, a whole class, maybe is in the middle or lower. Then you complain. Why my son is so stupid? Why my daughter is not so stupid, cannot get 100 points? Will that help? No. Nothing changed. So, don't complain. What can you do? Well, like Tommy said, maybe you can write a long, long letter to your kids. Say, hey kids, I love you very much. Then why you give a low score? Will that help? You judge. Maybe some kids read it, will feel touched, and he will change. But at least writing something, or you do something. You need to do something to change. Don't just complain. You have to learn something and to change something. So that's the one thing I want to take this time to share with you in your work, in your family. Complain cannot make anything change. We need to do some kind of real action. We can face it. And I also, in this factory, also 2 years ago, there's a COVID-19, there's an isolation production. 2,000 people was also living in this campus. We also sometimes always complain to the government. Hey, government, why you do that? Why you do that? Why you do that? I remember at the time I shared with one idea is GA. Because in the middle of the May, we already heard a notice from the government. They are going to do this way. And then a lot of other companies, they also complain to the government. Don't do that, it's not good, it's not help. I remember at that time, I appreciate the advice from the Hian. Just say, nothing cannot be changed. It will happen. Let's prepare. So at that time, the GA team just told us, don't complain. Prepare. Prepare for future. Then, really, future will come. And we spend 1 month here. It become a very unforgettable period in our life. But it's nice. So, here's I want to say, don't complain, face the future, and new will come. Then I want to say that we need to convert the complaint to appreciate. We need to appreciate all kinds of change. We need to appreciate all kinds of change. Because this change will bring us the new thing. The new is better. So we need to appreciate the warning. Just like I say, we appreciate the COVID-19 and come here, we have a very unforgettable memory in the isolation period. Well, once in the whole life, you don't have this chance. So we need to appreciate the warning. When you today you do something, somebody will always remind you to change. We also need to appreciate the difficulty. Today in the SMT, maybe we face the trouble. And we spend our effort, design, change, resetting the parameter, do the experiment, and we find a better solution. Then our skill increase, elevate. So we need to appreciate the difficulty. The new difficulty can train us. I know I really appreciate the drunk with the Sabah because I drunk. I promised him I will run for marathon next year. So I'm preparing also. This coming Saturday, I will start from the 10 kilometers. And October this year, I tried a half marathon. And next October, October of next year, I'll try full marathon. And I don't complain. I don't complain about my drunk, right? I just appreciate the drunk I had with the Sabah. So we go for that. So you need to think about how to appreciate your life. And one thing is most people, they don't appreciate the dead end. You need to appreciate the dead end. Because when dead end come, you know how to turn. Or you be forced to turn. You'll be forced to turn. And that's the way. No, and when you be forced to turn, please remember you need to take the appreciate mindset in your mind. Don't just say complain. You appreciate it and you will feel it's better and better. So this is one thing I want you to appreciate any change. And the most important thing is I want you to appreciate someone you cannot get rid of. That means your family. Family is the most important thing. Today, we work together, we love each other, and we get together. Maybe next year I transfer to another location, you jump to another company, probably we will not see each other again. But you are going to see your family whole your life. You are going to see your wife daily, and you need to see your kids, and you need to see your parents. So that's all happen. That's something you cannot get rid of. Even you get a divorce, you still feel hurt. So here's I want to remind you, family is the most important things in our life. And you need to learn how to appreciate it. Complain your wife when I help, appreciate how he work is good. And you also need to learn, and that's the class. So that's the one thing I want to share with all of you. We need to appreciate all kinds of change. We appreciate the FIH headquarters, they make a decision, and Sky, a business give it to IDL One. I appreciate that. And because that, we will focus on the new small customer. because then we can take care of our new customer. And because we are handling so many small customers, trading team need to change, planning team need to change, and even the procurement team you will change. You will see the more challenge. Even the EHS team, you will find out many small customers, even they are small, they still require the different EHS view or EHS requirement. So our life will become more variety. We are facing the different people, different teams. Just now you will see a remarkable from Norway, and Stellantis from Telis from Italy and Korea, and Stellantis also is from Italy and German and somewhere, and the Kids Watch from USA. We are facing so many opportunities to contact so many people. So one thing is we need all of you grab this opportunity. Because think about it, if we are still doing the Nokia Future Phone for $5 million per month, at that time, what a challenge for SMT. You set up and turn around and nothing happened for 1 year, 2 years. And for planning, and set up the planning and go. And one product, one code, one variant code run for 1 week. So in the whole week, a planning thing is nothing to do, not challenged. And now, every shift, in the future, every shift, production line need to change. And that's very challenging for the AO team. We want to enjoy this. Well, I would say you have to enjoy because no choice. When you have no choice, love it. When you don't have the choice, love it. This is a message I want to share with you. Appreciate everything. Typical. When you cannot get rid of your family, love it. Appreciate their work no matter how. That's the message I want to share with you this month. Okay, thank you.
And do you have any questions for the meeting today? No. Thank you. And the meeting today has come to grow. And thank you for your attendance and see you in the next. See you and see you in the next.
Okay, great. Thank you.